Someone's opinion of you does not have to determine your reality. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one that has been opened for us. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Most people do not listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. May the colors of the heart of the natural world reach the hearts of mankind. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. There are no walls. Find your peace, and you will make your walls doors. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Time is too slow for those who wait, too swift for those who fear, too long for those who grieve, too short for those who rejoice. But for those who love, time is eternity. First, ask yourself, what is the worst that can happen? Then prepare to accept it. Then proceed to improve on the worst. Somewhere inside all of us is the power to change the world. To deny people their human rights is to challenge their very humanity. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. In this life, we cannot do great things. We can only do small things with great love. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. The greatest thing in life is to keep your mind young. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. If you look at what you have in life, you'll always have more. If you look at what you don't have in life, you'll never have enough. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. The only impossible journey is the one you never begin. I attribute my success to this. I never gave or took any excuse. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Don't be distracted by criticism. Remember, the only taste of success some people get is to take a bite out of you. The real test is not whether you avoid this failure, because you won't. It's whether you let it harden or shame you into inaction, or whether you learn from it, whether you choose to persevere. Successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. If you really look closely, Most overnight successes took a long time. Try not to become a man of success. Rather, become a man of value. Before anything else, preparation is the key to success. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Small minds discuss people. I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the water to create many ripples. I didn't fail the test. I just found 100 ways to do it wrong. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Sing like no one's listening. Love like you've never been hurt. Dance like nobody's watching. And live like it's heaven on earth. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. I only feel angry when I see waste, when I see people throwing away things we could use. One of the first conditions of happiness is that the link between man and nature shall not be broken. The earth will not continue to offer its harvest except with faithful stewardship. We cannot say we love the land and then take steps to destroy it for use by future generations. Nature is painting for us day after day pictures of infinite beauty. Prejudice is a burden that confuses the past, threatens the future, and renders the present inaccessible. You cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of a difference you want to make. We think sometimes that poverty is only being hungry, naked, and homeless. The poverty of being unwanted, unloved, and uncared for is the greatest poverty. A nation that destroys its soils destroys itself. Forests are the lungs of our land, purifying the air and giving fresh strength to our people. The proper use of science is not to conquer nature, but to live in it. I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. He who fears he will suffer already suffers because he fears. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift of God, which is why we call it the present. Life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but only by lack of meaning and purpose. I would rather die a meaningful death than to live a meaningless life. Your comfort zone is a place where you keep yourself in a self-illusion, and nothing can grow there, but your potentiality can only grow when you can think and grow out of that zone. Take the stones people throw at you and use them to build a monument. The world is a stage waiting for you to take lead or become an audience. A disciplined mind brings happiness. Conquer anger with non-anger. Conquer badness with goodness. Conquer meanness with generosity.